Welcome, Pisces, Aries, to your May Astro Dice reading. If you friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, friends, let's see what's going on with you. Best message, please, for the month. And for those of you who are new, this is where I take astrology with tarot and make a small horoscope for the month. Okay. We have Mercury coming out. Going straight into that 10th house with some Aquarius energy. Ooh, very interesting. Got that. Communication. How you think, communicate, write, talk, and travel. Good time to travel right now, guys. Getting ready to travel. Let's travel. Some of you might be getting out of the cold, going somewhere a little warmer. Let's see what's going on over here with this Aquarius energy. The energy is freedom-loving, rebellious, idealistic, and technological. Very nice. And straight into the 10th house of your achievements and the status of the outside world. This is where you're feeling like you're achieving things within the outside world. This is where you're feeling like you're getting your accomplishments done, whether it's for your career, for your love life. It could, it even could be kind of internet as well, because that's today's outside world, right? Just getting out there in the outside world, traveling the web. Of course, 37 years ago, and when I was doing this, that would have never have been the case scenario, right? We did not have the web. Okay, guys, let's see what's going on with you. Getting straight into the situation. Situation is taking place in the beginning of the month, the middle of the month, and the end of the month. Crazy how times have changed and how we can travel for transformation. Looking at that, it's whatever is going on around you, the way you're thinking and communicating, and is actually giving you a transformation. You can even say that the travel is through the transformation. The way you're traveling, right? The butterfly effect. Is also a way of traveling towards growth. But whatever is going on over here, it's like let go of the old so that you can allow the new to come in. Get rid of the old way of thinking, speaking, It could even be the way you're speaking to yourself. I can't do it. No. You can do it. I can't have that. No, you can have that. Just have to work a little harder, right? Stabilizing yourself for your own transformation. That's a death card. Okay, so something new is coming in here. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you. Something new is approaching over here. And you could be traveling somewhere around the world, or you could be the way you're expressing your thoughts and traveling towards someone. You might be letting someone go. You may be talking to someone new on the internet, someone who lives really far away, as I'm seeing the universe over here. But that's not what the universe means. Just picking that up. The universe actually means this is inevitable destiny for you to go this way, bringing in a new world, a new you, a new cycle change. You've put in the hard work. Now the universe is rewarding you. This is a card of fate and renewal. A fated card. This is like the world and the Wheel of Fortune together, if you like to say so. Yeah. So no matter what it is, it's you stepping into your destined path that is pretty much kind of fated for you to go. You found it. Keep going on that way, because the universe is looking back at you saying, this is going to change everything. Shifting. You're having a major shift within your life as you're transforming. Positive movement forward. Some of you definitely are traveling. Could even be going on a cruise or something. However it is, you, like I said, whether it's a metamorphic type of travel, through the way that you talk and the way you're transforming within yourself for your highest good of rewards. No matter what, you're going to get rewarded from the universe because of the positive movement forward, right? For others of you, you're actually transforming your whole being, your whole way of life. You could even be moving to another state, another country. So clarifying on the transformation over here, please. Got the Sun card coming out. Wow. Positive This is the positivity and the pleasure. You're putting yourself into this spotlight. You're putting yourself into this warm place within yourself. So this is talking about the way that you're connecting with your soul. The sun is the soul. This is the happy you. So if it's the way that you're looking at the way you're thinking about the way you are. It's a definitely, this is a rebirth card, a cycle change. This is a rebirth card. You have 2 cards of rebirth. So it's kind of like if you were talking down to yourself a lot, you've brought up the positivity to say, you know what, I know I can do this now. It's that self-assurance within yourself that something has changed. You're letting go of the old way, the old you, allowing yourself to grow into the new you. Happy celebration and success. And it's saying that this card is saying all is well. This is a blessing from the universe. You feel like you're going on some kind of spiritual transformation, then, you know, dark side of the soul, dark night of the soul, however they want to say it, you know that that's what you've been doing. But however it is, it's where you're finding your vitality and your roots of yourself, feeling more self-assured about your life. The beginning to a whole new chapter. That's what this is. You're going to give a whole new chapter that you're going to reap rewards from. If you said I was stuck in this dead-end job and I know that I'm worth more, you're finding your worth. You're changing. You're going to move towards what is best for you. You're stuck in a relationship and you know that this is not going anywhere and I'm worth more and they're not giving it to me. You're moving. Okay? Take it how it resonates for you, but there's definitely movement due to positive energy. Whether it's physical movement, it could be both. It could be, you know what, my whole way of thinking, the way I communicate, the way I do things and talk to myself and who I am has actually caused me to physically want to get up and move. Universe, celebration, collaboration, friendship, happiness, being better in the community. Your creativity level is also going to burst open. You're going to feel, that's the card of, you know, just knowing that you've accomplished what you need to accomplish. You know, you have the freedom. And it's under the Aquarius because you got to love that because it makes you feel you're more free. You feel like you can move. Some might think you're a little rebellious about the way you're moving, especially if they don't like the way you're moving. They could say you changed. I don't like the way you changed. Why? Because I have self-worth and I won't let you treat me that way anymore. Talk to me that way anymore. I'm standing up for myself. I love myself. So some people will not like that. Well, they definitely won't. You may be dealing with somebody who's a little emotionally immature. You may have had some insecurities that you're getting over. You may have had creative blocks that now you feel like all your creativity is coming back. You're no longer blocked. Your intuition is no longer blocked. This is no longer blocked. I know who I am. I'm telling you that you have somebody around you, though, my friends, who does not like this change. Could be a boss, a friend, a loved one. Because you're standing up for yourself. You found your power within the sun. There will be a little bit of delays and standstills when it comes to the movement. This could be dealing with a Pisces or somebody who is trying to keep you back. They may have you kind of stalling, and that's because they feel like they're losing control. They don't have the control over you anymore. Take that how it is. It could be even you that knows that you want to move. You want to make that leap. You want to not just know who you are, but physically leave. But you may have a little delay and a little resistance. And it could just be indecision. Not sure where I want to go just yet. So you might be a little stalled. It's the wake-up call, right? I woke up. I had a great awakening. The mid-month, self-sacrifice again, hangman again, same card twice. So yeah, you could say, you know what, I might have to self-sacrifice something. Maybe that's what I'm thinking about. Maybe that's why I'm in a standstill, because I'm not sure where I want to leap. Now you're saying I'm going to leap. I'm going after that rainbow. I'm going to self-sacrifice this for my own good. This is what I want, and this is what this is what I see, and I clearly can see where I can go and what, yeah, where I can get my recognition and rewards. I know there's more. Oh my gosh, this is 3, 3, and 6 breaks down to 3. Wow, that's crazy. And 3 plus 3 equals 6. So don't say it's not synchronized. Don't say Spirit isn't talking to you, right? So in the middle of the month, you're definitely going to know exactly and see clearly exactly where you're going to get your recognitions and rewards. You know that you're going to have to take the leap of faith over here to do so. Whether or not you actually do it is a whole nother thing, but at least you can clearly see where it is that you need to leap. It's going to be a little bit different for everybody. Some of you are going to say, I'm going to take that leap, and I'm going to do it now. Some are going to say, I'm going to just stand over here as the hangman and just look and pause and meditate on the situation because I clearly see where it is, but I'm just not going to leap just yet. Yeah. It's where you're manifesting. It's where the action is coming through. Manifesting, building up that power, having the willpower to do so, using that creativity and that clarity to really get done what you need to be, doing. Like I said, some of you will leap in the mid-month, and some of you are still going to sit over here and kind of contemplate on how to get it done, right? Some people's situations are not as easy as others. Some need to figure out certain things, and some are like, I've already got it. I know how to do it. Especially if it's a big move. Some may have the money for a big move. Some don't even have the money for a big move, so you're, may need to save money, stuff like that. You see what I'm saying? That's why everybody's story is a little different. Trying one more time. This is definitely something that you may have tried before, and for some of you, and you find that I think if I manifest it, then I can clearly do this the right way this time. See, maybe last time you weren't self-assured enough, and this is why you're making the transformation. So it's almost like I'm waiting for a judgment call, right? Where's the judgment card? For others of you, you're just don't want to be aimlessly drifting. Like, I can clearly see what's going on, but if I move now and everything doesn't fall together perfectly, it could feel like I'm just drifting around. I don't want that. I want it to be precise, right? So you're avoiding anything that could pop up in the way. We all know things pop up. And like I said, some of you, you already have it down clear, like boom, 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 boom. And I'm out and I'm gone. I've got this, right? So, yeah, whoever this water sign is, I'm going to say, if it's not a water sign, they have a lot of water in their chart, or they're just coming up very watery. They really do believe that you're giving yourself bad advice. I'm telling you, this person's manipulating the situation. They're a little moody. They're trying to control this situation. Like I said, it could be a Pisces. You're giving them the, you're like, I'm out of here. Here's the world card coming out. You're like, I'm out. You've accomplished what you need to accomplish. You've traveled where you need to travel within the transformation of at least that situation. You're ready to travel on physically now. Or like I said, you're doing it now. We're getting ready to. You've attained the fulfillment that you know that you needed. And that was the self-worth, the self-love, the overall willpower, courage that you attained in positivity, that you attained from the sun and the transformation. Going into this beautiful butterfly effect. In fact, the transformation of the death card with the sun card, I'm going to say phoenix effect. I believe you burned yourself to the ground, my friends, as an old bird. And you have popped up as this new, fresh little phoenix who's ready to take off. I mean, that's one hell of a transformation. You're talking about rebirth on top of a rebirth. I'm saying phoenix effect. Definitely burned all your ideas down to the ground. You were like, screw all of this. You know what I mean? Like, I'm done with it all. I need something new. I need this within myself. It's finding that overall vitality and self-love that warms the soul and the mind. getting your justice rewards over here, and you know that you're nurturing and you're practical about the situation. See, where they think that you're making bad decisions, you're like, no, 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 wait, I'm nurturing what I want. I know where my pinnacle is. I know where my love is. I know where I'm going to be practical about the situation. I'm not just rushing into nothing. See, I know what I'm doing. You're in the, you have the, you can clearly see exactly how, this could really work for you. And you have a lot of inspiration with the Page of Wands. You may even have a fire sign around you who is very, inspirational, who's kind of pushing you. Maybe you're watching somebody on YouTube who helped you through this process, just on TV, just on the internet, however. Or you may have gone through to some conferences and talked to people who inspire you, or a friend, or whoever. But this is where you find that you're very excited, and there's that freedom again. So in the 10th house, you're feeling like your achievements on the outside world for your accomplishments are developing around you as you're finding limitless potentials with the Page of Wands, inspiring yourself to go discover what it is you want, right? You're saying, this is what was holding me back. I have to try something new. I burned myself down, or the universe did. If you feel it was a spiritual journey, then that was the universe doing that. You had no control over that. If it was a transformation of, and that's usually, to me, the Phoenix effect is a spiritual journey. But if you feel like it was just this butterfly effect, it was just like something popped in your head and then just everything kind of unraveled, it's still spiritual no matter what. But when it comes to the spiritual journey, I always say it's a little bit different because you always come out super winning in the end. Butterfly effects just teach you little things on how to do little things. But you actually get rewards through spiritual journeys and big journeys, right? And that's because they broke you all the way down. Remember, they burned you all the way to the ground. You had to come up as a little baby bird. We're broken. I'm broken. And even if you're going through the butterfly effect and you were cocooned and you probably hermited yourself away for a while trying to get the answers, don't worry. You're always going to have a better outcome in the end, right? Yep, this is where you're going to find at the end of the month that you have triumphant journey, that you win. No more towers. This is where you have personal recognition of where you had a tower effect. The tower effect with the disruption was how it was disrupting your views, your thinking, the ways that you were. You're getting past that for the new beginnings. There it is, bam. So, the Fool card coming out. So, yeah, you have the brand new, that's the Fool card. So you're coming right out on top. The bottom of the deck is your favorite one, as everybody's favorite, patience. Patience, patience. Because the next card coming out, that's at the bottom of the deck, and the next card coming out on top is financial material changes. See where this is going, guys? Through the patience, right? Getting past the Four of Cups, right? You have the financial material changes. But yeah, everybody has to love that one. It's like the favorite card. Patience. Because that's many signs have a hard time doing that. And especially when it comes to this one, because this one's like, especially when it comes to any kind of transformation or things we try to manifest, I think those are the hardest ones to be patient for. It's kind of funny, like you could be patient for everything and anything in the world, guys, but as soon as you start manifesting, or as soon as you take on some kind of transformation, it's almost like something's on the other side. And so you start getting impatient about the situation. Give it to me, come on, right? Because you can feel it. Especially with transformations, I think they're the worst because you know that something big is happening. There's a shift that's so big within yourself, something's going on. So for me to say wait and be patient, grit your teeth, right? Don't bite your tongue, right? So with the Triumph, it's saying, look at all the opportunities and choices. There can be a lot of wishful thinking and a lot of searching for your purpose. A lot of daydreaming is going to take place at this time. Watch for the illusion, because we just had the full moon in Scorpio and the lunar eclipse in Scorpio. So, it's definitely, it's like the illusions of the daydreams, of the choices, of the wishful thinking, right? So we want to really make sure that when we're manifesting, when we're looking at things, that we don't get caught up in reflection, right? We want to just keep moving forward with victory and know that what's ours is ours. And what can come is come. Oh my God, the Wheel of Fortune. And what's coming is coming underneath the disruption. It's like, don't let anything disrupt you. Don't let anybody push you against a wall or tell you nothing. You hold tight to what is yours. If you know you need to save money to go travel and do this new thing for yourself, or you just did the leap of faith and now I need to save more money. But this is also keeping yourself balanced, your heart with your head, and grounded on the ground. Taking the control, keeping yourself in control, because you have the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, there it is. There it is. The world with the Wheel of Fortune. This is the good luck and the karma. And if you guys were going through a spiritual cycle transformation, that is a karmic cycle. Spiritual transformations like that, those big giant ones, are karmic cycles. That's why they really break you. They hurt, right? And if it makes you feel any better, I'm going through one too. I've been going through mine since the beginning of March, and I'm waiting. So I'm right there with you. It's an inevitable fate, my friends, and there's going to be ups and downs. And it's very unpredictable about what the hell is coming. You might feel foggy one day and very intuitive the next day. And I think, though, for my spiritual journey that I've been going on for the last 2.5 months, has really been good for other people, though, because I understand it. I can listen to other people talk about it all the time. I've gone through little transformations, of course. But the biggest spiritual journey that I've been going on is the biggest thing I've ever had in my life. And it definitely comes with very foggy days. And some days are just super intuitive. And, you're just kind of like sometimes sometimes, let's just put it this way. Sometimes you feel like a nut and sometimes you don't. And I know you guys are right there with me. And a lot of people are having it. But remember when I did the readings, my friends, in the very beginning of the year, and I told you the grumpy grandpa was up there in karma, and that everybody was going to, and I mean almost every reading had it. And I know I told almost every reading, that they would do this hermiting thing around Pisces season. As soon as he got in there, everybody would start hermiting down. Going to be a time when everybody wants to just kind of be quiet. Not really wanting to, be super social, right? Because we have a lot of karmic stuff going on. This is it. This is it. This is it. And I know some of you are just starting and some of you are finishing up and some of you are in the middle of it, however it is. So, anyways, in the end of the new beginning, some of you are getting new love. A lot of these transformations come with new work, financial opportunities, material changes, and of course, new love. They want you to let go of things that you probably never thought in your life maybe you would never let go of. It could be over fear. The universe also makes you get rid of things sometimes as well because you know that it's lost its purpose. You have another purpose in life. Maybe you wanted that change and you've wanted it for a long time, but you were always afraid to do something. You were afraid to take that leap. So the universe comes in and says, too bad for you. Here we go. So however it is for you, my friends, everybody's journey is a little bit different, but you do have the compassion. Do not worry about any kind of deep-seated fears. There's a lot of fear for somebody over here. There's, secrets. Secrets are fine. You keep your spiritual journey to yourself. It's nobody's business if you're on a spiritual journey. In fact, I kept getting these messages. When you're on a spiritual journey, the angels prefer, your guardian angels, the divine prefer you keep it to yourself so that nobody disrupts what's going on with what the universe is going on with you, right? So it's actually better. So if you feel like I'm not really talking to anybody about nothing, some people don't understand it anyways. They might think you're loopy crazy. So don't self-sabotage yourself within the situation. Okay. Make sure that do have the desires to make amends with yourself, forgive yourself, and reconcile with yourself, right? Because even though it feels like you do it here, sometimes it wants to kind of sneak back and try to, you see what I'm saying? It wants to kind of sneak back in on you. So it's like, I feel woohoo, right? I got this, everything's, but then it wants sometimes those self-doubts, those things. Why? Because you're still waiting. You're still waiting for, sorry guys, my ear is ringing. You're still waiting for the Wheel of Fortune to come through. The gifts, the Ten of Pentacles that you have coming, right? The new love. A lot of you are going to get new love with Ten of Pentacles, right? New jobs, new opportunities, new adventures, newfound creativities, however it is, right? So do not allow that to happen, okay? Some of you have new marriages coming in, new connections, okay? Do not be afraid or have fear of what the universe is trying to make you depart from to move towards. It's because it always does it for your highest good. It wouldn't make you do something like this if it wasn't for your highest good. Okay? So anytime you get into confusion about the situation or try to overestimate and try to figure out all of what's going on, just look for the signs and synchronicities, my friends, and that will keep you knowing where you're going, and that will keep your energy high. Okay? Because no matter what in the world, I will tell you right now, universe is giving you the Ace of Wands. It is not playing it small. With the Three of Wands upside down, the universe is saying, I'm not playing small and I'm not playing games. This is what it is. And this is how it's going to be. This is the path and the goal that I am bringing you to. Right? And there will be some obstacles along the way. And most of it is not from other people as much. Now, I do see a few people standing in your way who think you're doing something wrong or they don't understand. But most of it, of course, is within the thinking and the communication of what's going on within your spiritual journey, within your own mind. Okay? And yes, like I said, and sometimes it wants to take away some lack of foresight, the lack of understanding, because it doesn't want you to understand everything it plans. It doesn't want you to understand everything that's going on behind the scenes in this way. It wants you to focus on what it wants you to focus on, and that is forgiveness, forgiving yourself, moving past, letting things go so that it can bring you into this whole new you and this whole new cycle and this whole new world. Okay, so always keep the faith and keep the gratitude. Okay, and that was it for you, my friends. Until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.